Welcome to our channel, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of numismatics, exploring the stories behind rare coins and what makes them truly valuable. Today, we have an incredible tale that revolves around a seemingly ordinary coin but has turned into a significant treasure in the world of collectors and enthusiasts. We're talking about the 1997 quarter dollar, a coin that might look like any other quarter you'd find in your pocket but is actually worth an astonishing $39 million, thanks to a series of errors and mistakes that have increased its value exponentially. So how does a simple quarter, minted in 1997, become such a sought-after item? The answer lies in the unique set of circumstances surrounding its production. First, let's take a closer look at the minting process for the quarter dollar. In 1997, the United States Mint was churning out millions of quarters, including the well-known 50-state quarters program, which focused on producing unique designs representing each state. However, during this busy production period, a number of errors occurred that would end up making certain coins remarkably valuable to collectors. The 1997 quarter dollar in question bears the mark of an unusual mint error known as a double die, which occurs when the coin is struck by a die that has been improperly aligned or inadequately processed. This results in a visible duplication of certain features on the coin, such as the date or the lettering. For the 1997 quarter, this error is particularly pronounced, as collectors have noted a striking overlay of the word Liberty and the date itself, making the coin incredibly distinctive and recognizable. This particular mistake was notable not just for its visual appeal but also for the limited number of coins that actually made it into circulation with these errors. It is estimated that only a handful of these double-die quarters exist today, making them incredibly rare and highly coveted. The rarity of a coin due to its mistakes plays a huge role in determining its market value, and with only a few surviving pieces in existence, the 1997 quarter has attracted the attention of serious collectors. Additionally, this coin is a prime example of how the historical context can add value to numismatic items. As more and more collectors have become aware of the potential for errors and the stories behind them, the demand for such coins has skyrocketed, further driving up prices. It is remarkable how what began as a mistake in the minting process turned into a valuable piece of history that people are willing to pay a fortune for. Another layer that adds to the allure of the 1997 quarter is the story of its discovery. The coin was first identified as a rare error by an eagle-eyed numismatist, leading to a surge of interest in the community. As more enthusiasts began to search through their own coin collections and pockets for similar errors, the 1997 quarter dollar became something of a legend among coin collectors. Its story is not only about its physical characteristics but also about the journey it took from minting to becoming one of the most referenced error coins in contemporary numismatics. In this digital age, where information spreads rapidly, the rarity and allure of the 1997 quarter have only been amplified by social media and online forums where collectors openly share their findings and showcase their prized possessions. The authentication process for such error coins has also evolved, with grading companies that specialize in certifying coins based on their condition and authenticity, adding an additional layer of security for potential buyers and sellers. Recently, we've watched as the value of the 1997 quarter dollar soared into the millions, and part of that is due to the community surrounding coin collecting, where a single piece can spark heated discussions and speculation regarding its current worth. The dynamics of supply and demand are present in full force, making this quarter dollar not just a piece of currency but also a high-stakes investment for those lucky enough to own one. While many people might dismiss a quarter as having little value, the truth is that in the right conditions, even the most common coins can skyrocket in worth and become treasures. As collectors flock to acquire the rarest pieces, the market for error coins has certainly heated up, with die errors, such as those found on the 1997 quarter, becoming immensely popular. Coin shows and auctions featuring these unique pieces have witnessed unprecedented interest, and we are seeing higher bids than ever before. The broader numismatic community has recognized the 1997 quarter dollar as not just significant because of its monetary value but also as an iconic representation of the sometimes surprising world of minting errors, which can transform the ordinary into the extraordinary. Moreover, these coins serve as a reminder of the rich history that surrounds our everyday currency, inviting us to further explore what makes them truly special and noteworthy. Investing in coins like the 1997 quarter can open up a world of possibilities for both novice and seasoned collectors alike, and who knows, maybe while searching through your own coin collection, you'll stumble upon a treasure worth millions. This story underscores the fact that within the realm of collectible coins, something as ordinary as a quarter can possess extraordinary potential if it comes to be marked by an error or mistake during its production. So, whether you're a seasoned collector, a casual observer, or someone who has just stumbled upon this deep dive into numismatic wonders, remember that the possibilities in the world of coins are endless, and if you're lucky enough to come across a rare error coin, you might just find yourself holding a piece of history that could be worth a fortune. Thank you for joining us as we explore the myths, legends, and tangible treasures of the coin collecting hobby, and we hope this sparks your curiosity to dig deeper into the coins you encounter, maybe even inspiring you to start your own collection or learn more about this captivating aspect of American history. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can stay tuned for more captivating stories and insights into the world of collectibles as we continue to uncover the hidden gems that await in our pockets and our past. Next. Today, we are excited to share an extraordinary tale about a particular coin that is not just valuable, but astonishingly rare and sought after by collectors around the globe, the 1995 quarter dollar. This seemingly ordinary quarter, minted in Philadelphia in 1995, has captured the attention of the financial world, thanks to several notable errors during its production that have led it to become a jaw-dropping $41 million treasure. You might be wondering how a simple quarter dollar can be valued at such an astronomical price, and the answer largely lies in the fascinating errors, mistakes, and the historical context surrounding its creation. To understand the significance of this unique coin, it is essential to first explore the conditions under which minting occurred in 1995. The mid-1990s was a time of great change at the United States Mint, particularly as the organization was transitioning into new production techniques and making efforts to modernize its facilities and processes. During this time, millions of quarters were struck for circulation as part of ongoing mint operations, but amidst the hustle and bustle of regular production, some coins emerged with remarkable errors that now stand as exemplars of what can occur during minting. The most notable mistake associated with the 1995 quarter is known as a double-struck error, which happens when a coin is struck twice in the minting process, often with slight misalignment between the two strikes. This results in a coin featuring overlapping designs, which can present an intriguing visual anomaly that collectors find irresistible. In the case of the 1995 quarter, this double striking resulted not only in a doubling of the features on one side of the coin but also a layered effect where the state's emblem seems to float above the surface, offering a mesmerizing view of a coin that's unlike any of its contemporaries. With fewer than a handful of these double-struck quarters thought to exist, the combination of rare production error and limited availability makes the 1995 quarter an irresistible collectible for serious investors and numismatic enthusiasts alike. In addition to the double strike, another fascinating error present in this coin is referred to as the off-center striking. This occurs when a coin is not properly aligned within the minting press during production, resulting in one side of the coin appearing more prominently than the other. When collectors come across an off-center 1995 quarter, they are often taken aback by its asymmetrical design and the distinctiveness that results from the production mistake. Such coins, exhibiting both double strike and off-center characteristics, are coveted by collectors and investors, as few examples made it into circulation, making them incredibly scarce. Moreover, the allure of the 1995 quarter extends beyond the mere presence of these striking errors. It taps into the broader narrative of collecting error coins, where the stories surrounding them add layers of intrigue and desirability. As the hobby of coin collecting has developed, there has been an increased appreciation for truly unique coins, and this trend has propelled pieces like the 1995 quarter into the realm of high-stakes investment. The niche market surrounding mint errors has seen an increase in interest and value, particularly as collectors come to understand the backstory of these mistakes. As information spreads through online forums, social media, and community events, the demand for coins that exhibit distinct errors has surged, creating a perfect storm of desirability and volatility in the numismatic market. Furthermore, the 1995 quarter serves as a prime example of how rarity and condition dramatically affect a coin's value. With so few error coins known to exist, collectors are willing to pay astronomical prices to add one to their portfolio. The 1995 quarter's price of $41 million is not just a reflection of its errors, it epitomizes the excitement and competitive atmosphere within the numismatic community, where collectors vie for ownership of pieces that promise both unique aesthetic appeal and potential investment appreciation. This quarter truly embodies the principle that in the world of coin collecting, there's often more value hidden beneath the surface than meets the eye. collectors are advised to undertake their own extensive detective work, examining their own change and prior collections to uncover what could potentially be the next big discovery. As the collector landscape becomes increasingly competitive, sightings of coins like the 1995 P quarter spark a sense of urgency among numismatists who sense that the quest for rare error coins could result in windfalls of unexpected wealth. Furthermore, as additional error examples surface in the marketplace, the narrative surrounding the 1995 P quarter continues to evolve, compelling inquiries regarding whether additional errors from that year will come to light, or if future discoveries will challenge its record of exceptional rarity. One cannot help but marvel at the way the rise of digital technology and the boom of e-commerce have transformed the world of coin collecting. The proliferation of online marketplaces allows collectors to buy, sell, and trade error coins at unprecedented rates, meaning that a new audience is continually being introduced to the rich, often obscure world of numismatics. As stories like that of the 1995 P quarter circulate within online communities, the potential for future treasures emerging from unsuspecting places is stoked, attracting curious minds ready to explore uncharted territory in their own change. Ultimately, the enchanting saga of the 1995 P quarter demonstrates that the extraordinary can emerge from the mundane, and a seemingly innocuous quarter, born from the fray of standard minting processes, can instead shift into a focal point of immense financial and historical significance. The errors present on these quarters serve as a reminder that the past is alive in our daily interactions with currency, adding layers of narrative complexity to the value of the coins we encounter. It asks us to reconsider not just our notions of worth, but what we perceive as valuable through the lens of history, culture, and personal experience. The 1995 P quarter dollar is more than just a mistake, it is a true representation of the stories waiting to be uncovered in each unassuming piece of currency we might overlook in our day-to-day lives. And while many people may regard a quarter as failings of the minting process, for those who dig deeper, these coins symbolize possibility, adventure, and the thrill of discovery within the world of collectibles. So whether you find yourself a seasoned collector, a curious novice just scratching the surface, or someone intrigued by the world of rare coins, remember that there is a treasure waiting to be found in every piece of change. Thank you for joining us as we unravel the captivating narrative of the 1995 P quarter dollar. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel so you can follow us on more journeys through the captivating realm of numismatics, where history and currency converge into a world of stories, possibilities, and unique collector's finds. Today, we have an astonishing tale centered on a seemingly ordinary coin that has taken the numismatic community by storm, the 1980 P quarter dollar, a coin that, due to a series of remarkable minting errors and unique production mistakes, has skyrocketed in value to an astonishing $63 million, making it one of the most valuable quarters in existence and capturing the imaginations of collectors and investors worldwide. Now, you might wonder how a simple quarter, commonly used for purchases and change, could be worth such an incredible sum. The answer lies in the rare and specific errors that occurred during its production, along with the captivating history surrounding it. To lay the foundation, it's essential to understand the context of minting at the United States Mint in 1980. This was a time of immense change and experimentation within the mint, as various techniques and processes were streamlined to increase efficiency and output while managing the rising demands of the economy. During this busy period of production, millions of quarters were minted, and while many of these coins entered circulation without issue, a select few would emerge with notable errors and unusual characteristics that would eventually catapult them into the spotlight of the collecting community. The most prominent error associated with the 1980 P quarter dollar is known as a die chip error, which occurs when a flaw on the die causes the coin to be struck in a manner that leaves extra or misshapen material on its surface. In the case of the 1980 P quarter, this die chip manifests in a strikingly distinct way, resulting in what is often referred to as the missing lettering phenomenon. Specifically, certain coins exhibit portions of the word liberty that are either faint or completely absent, creating a visually arresting piece that differs from the standard design. Coins bearing this error are highly coveted by collectors who appreciate the uniqueness of such variants, as they stand as tangible proof of the unpredictable nature of minting. The rarity of a coin significantly contributes to its overall value, and with only a handful of the 1980 P quarter displaying this die chip error believed to exist, demand quickly outstrips supply, driving up interest and prices to extraordinary heights. Furthermore, there are additional errors that enhance the value of the 1980 P quarter, including various degrees of off-center strikes, which occur when a coin is improperly aligned during minting, resulting in a coin that displays an asymmetrical appearance where details are unevenly distributed around its circumference. This off-center strike creates a visually captivating piece, as certain design elements may be partially outside the expected striking area, adding to its charm and collectible nature. It is quite impressive that a single year's production could yield so many distinctive and rare pieces, each with their own fascinating story and appeal. Beyond the physical characteristics of these coins, the historical and cultural significance attached to the 1980p quarter is immeasurable. As coin collectors and numismatic enthusiasts began to recognize the existence of these unique pieces, they were not only drawn to their visual anomalies but also to the allure of the stories behind them. The 1980p quarter represents a unique intersection of common currency and extraordinary circumstances that generate enthusiasm and interest in the collecting community. The coin has become emblematic of both the serendipity of finding value where it is least expected and the opportunities that arise from understanding the minting process in detail. As news of the coin's staggering prices spread across forums, auctions, and social media platforms, collectors became increasingly fascinated by the idea of seeking out additionally minted coins from the same year, scouring through previous collections, garage sales, and even their own pocket change in hopes of uncovering more valuable errors that might have otherwise gone unnoticed. This revival of interest not only boosts the demand for the 1980p quarter but also revitalizes the broader numismatic market as enthusiasts rally around the adventure of finding error coins and sharing their discoveries. The story of the 1980p quarter dollar epitomizes the exhilarating chase that many collectors embark upon, fueled by stories and the potential for significant financial returns. In addition, the advancements in technology and online marketplaces have transformed the way in which these rare coins are bought, sold, and traded. Online auction platforms and collector pages feature comprehensive listings of error coins, allowing enthusiasts to connect and share information about their rare finds. With more people turning to the internet for rare collectibles, the 1980p quarter has emerged as a central figure in countless discussions, not merely as an object of value but also as a cultural icon that represents the thrill of numismatic exploration. The unfolding saga surrounding the 1980p quarter illustrates how minting errors can take center stage, joining the ranks of legendary coins that have left imprints on the numismatic landscape. As collectors acquire knowledge about the various errors that might appear on these quarters, they find themselves engaged in an ever-evolving dance of discovery, evaluation, and investment. The aspect of rarity combined with dramatic bidding wars at auctions has led to prices spiraling ever skyward, with jaw-dropping valuations reaching up to an unbelievable $63 million. This immense figure is not solely reliant on the coin's errors, it reflects a broader cultural appreciation for unique and historically significant pieces, revealing a societal fascination with imperfection and the mellowness of age that makes a piece of currency not just a means of exchange, but a conversation starter and centerpiece of history. So what does owning a 1980p quarter dollar mean in this era of inflation and economic uncertainty? It suggests a narrative beyond mere wealth. It invites conversations about the significance of our monetary history, the journey of currency, and the personal stories connected to each coin. Many collectors have found that their passions for collecting go hand in hand with the history and craftsmanship reflected in each piece. The quest for the perfect error coin brings an element of excitement to an activity that might otherwise be seen as mundane or overlooked in everyday transactions. Each time a quarter is examined and evaluated, there is the potential for an extraordinary revelation of history hidden in plain sight. Beyond the visible errors, the 1980p quarter engages the imagination, drawing in enthusiasts who gravitate towards the intrigue of what it represents. The dialogue around what makes a coin valuable continues to evolve, blurring the lines between a mere monetary assessment of worth and a more profound appreciation for the art and craftsmanship involved in coin production. As we reflect upon this rich tapestry that finds its center in the 1980p quarter dollar, it serves as a reminder of the convergence of chance and history, art and economics. With so much opportunity for both collectors and investors, it prompts a question: what unique stories lie within the coins we encounter daily? As you have learned, the 1980p quarter dollar is not merely an ordinary coin, it symbolizes the extraordinary potential nestled within each piece of currency and the remarkable tales that many coins hold. Whether you are a seasoned collector, a casual observer fascinated by the world of rare coins, or simply someone intrigued by the stories that each piece of change carries, the journey into the coin collecting realm opens up endless possibilities. It encourages exploration, fosters community, and invites a closer look at the historical significance cloaked within mundane transactions. Thank you for joining us on this riveting exploration of the 1980p quarter and its remarkable journey from an everyday coin to a groundbreaking symbol of rarity and value in the numismatic landscape. Remember to like and subscribe to our channel for more enthralling stories and insights as we delve deeper into the world of collectibles, uncovering hidden gems and fascinating tales about the remarkable currency that shapes our shared history. Stay tuned as we continue to explore new treasures, the history behind them, and the people who seek to protect and celebrate these unique slices of our financial past.